Let's begin. Vampires. Vampires on Zendikar. Zagras, Thief of Heartbeats. Okay, 4 mana, reasonably, for Flying Death Touch Haste. Other creatures you control have Death Touch. And whenever you hit a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. Okay. I haven't seen this do in action, but yeah, it looks good. Even if it was just 6 mana, Flying Death Touch Haste, that's pretty good. Volcanic Dragon. Not a bad color combination. Maybe not the best, but I'm down. It's also easily splashable. A lot of good removal in black. And a lot of aggressive stuff in red. And it's a party creature. Yeah, happy to get that. Spark Mage. Into the Royal. Molten Blast I'm not a huge fan of. I think the best cards here are blue, Royal Mage, Into the Royal, Field Research. When it enters... Oh, this is the number of creatures in your party. Interesting. This isn't exactly what I thought. But it is a wizard. And it does... something. I kind of want to pass on it, but I think we really want to take a black or red card here. I'll grab it. It's a bad Flame Tongue Kavu. Vanquish, probably what I want here. If I'm not going into another color, but even if I was going into another color, Vanquish is strong. Sky Dancer versus Malakir Blood Priest. Other creatures you control have Death Touch, that's nice. Good morning, Utopinomicon. Sky Dancer versus Blood Priest. It looks like I want to really push a party. And while black has a few clerics, it's not a ton of them that are this early. The Sky Dancer's probably just better in so many ways. Kind of tough. I'm going to take a Blood Priest because I think if you just get enough of them, it's the best thing. Goblin Wizard. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The Mace. I had a deck with a bunch of these and it just did not work out, but I think if it has a chance, it's in this deck. With a bunch of Blood Priests. Fissure Wizard. It's a good way to get a party going, but I'll take the payoff. Blight. God, I love this card. I might actually take it here, even though it wouldn't be the best in a 2-color deck like this, just because there's nothing else. This thing's no good. It's just awful. You can't hit with it early. Combat damage to a player, yeah. Weird. The Rebirth is nice. A little lag here, kind of annoying. But another Mace, is that what I want? I think I'll just go with another Blood Priest. I don't know. There is other stuff to do at the 2-mana slot, and Rebirth is nice. I'll take that. Yeah, it's harder to get Rebirths. Ah, now what? Scavenged Blade, which I don't think this deck really wants. A Blight, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't want, and the Spellcraft, which is a little too expensive, but oh well, that's what we have. Sneak is good. Is it? Because we're not going to be milling our opponents here. But it is another type. I don't really want much of this. Spell Shield might be the best card. I'll take this just because it's a type. We might want it later. Warrior, same reason here. I could see taking Blast. The right power level for supernatural stamina? Rebirth? I think it's, I mean, just the flexibility makes it really good. Oftentimes it saves a creature, and sometimes it'll have an enter the battlefield effect or be like a really good creature. It's a good card. Shoot. What do I take? I guess I'll take the Molten Blast this time. And the Blade. I want options, even if it's not the best stuff. I think the Hellion might be okay. But I'm going to put that in the sideboard for now. We'll have to decide whether to, oops, get that later. Relic Robber. Oh, this one is stupid. If it ever hits, it's just so hard to beat. Gotten more expensive. Well, this is cheap, right? Except supernatural stamina was like +2 power too. I don't know. It's not strictly worse than the last version of it. It's 1 mana, you know. Hard to make it cheaper than that. This is so hard to tell apart from the Rockslide Sorcerer. I thought this was the Rockslide Sorcerer when I first saw it. Anyway, Relic Robber, more haste creatures, it's a rogue. Really good. Annoying to play against. I have not seen this one. 3 mana for a 3/3 landfall +2/2. Good one. Shadow Slicer and Blood Priest. I wonder if this is good. I'm gonna have so many good 3 mana cards though. I think I just want the Blood Priest. I should be taking all the Blood Priests I can get. Is this black-white? That's tempting. Royal Eruption, better even than Blood Priest, I think. Not too difficult. Blight Priest. And some card draw. We don't have a ton of ways to gain life. The Blood Priest's work. And that just gets a little bit of extra damage. I'm gonna go with the Priest here. Mind Drain, perfect. Constrictor is not that exciting. We don't have many wizards, so I'd be happy to play 1 Electromancer. Cleric, Wizard, Rogue. Not many warriors. Red should have some. Gloom Hunter and Zoff Consumption. Yeah, that's what we need. Gloom Hunter is actually pretty good, but it's hard to argue with a free card. Bug Catchers. Yeah, that would do it. That would help. Fissure Wizard. Happy enough with that. Yeah, I'll take that over the Tormenting Voice. It's similar. Very similar. Uh-oh. Oh, we definitely want Blood Beckoning. With these cheap creatures, get them back. Yeah, easy. Because I'm still not sold on this mace. I don't think it's even that good. Hello, Pizzuriel. It's just so expensive to re-equip. And like, It gives a creature menace. That's it. With a full party, I think this is balanced for when you have a full party, which is totally not the typical case. I feel like spellcrafts are good. They're good if you're aggressive. If you're curving out and you have a bunch of creatures. So this really is a big party payoff deck. Teeter Peak Ambusher. I definitely am happy with one of those. They're much worse in multiples, but they're pretty scary as a one of. And that's our one big warrior early. Acquisitions Expert, yes. Or Bloodchief's Thirst. Oh no. The Thirst is so good. And Feed the Swarm. Why do we have to get all of these packs at once? Yeah, well, the Thirst is too good. You can win without Burglar Rat, but you can't win without Tier 1 removal. Null Priest, now we're talking. Another good cleric. Yeah. Oh, it's only 6 mana to get the creature back from your graveyard. I was thinking 7. But yeah, easy pick. Disciple. It's probably good enough, especially since we have other Blood Priests. No, Royal Eruption, duh. Starting to look really good. Yeah, keep taking the good removal here. Looks like a deck already. Blight. Oh, we can cut Blight, I think. We're not really doing that. Take another Priest. What we need is a Pack Beast or 2 or 3 or 4. Because we still don't actually have that many ways of getting a good party. Tough pick here. Gloom Hunter works with the Blight Priest. God, they did not name these cards well. You got the Malakir Blood Priest, but the Marauding Blight Priest. They didn't want to just name it Blight Priest, because they're like, well, there could be more of those in the future. Ugh. I don't even want Tormenting Voice, but that's where we are. Ooh. Well, here is a Bug Catcher, which wouldn't be bad. And Kazul's Fury is not necessarily what we want. But we have so few warriors, I think we need the Bug Catcher over the Fury. Because we don't have, like, a big creature to throw either. That looks weird, but these are strange times. Finally, take one of these Tormenting Voices. Base Camp. We're probably set for Wizards, but whatever, grab that. Another Rebirth. Solid with the Blood Priests. Of course, with all these Blood Priests, our opponent's just going to have a 1/3. And that'll be that. That will be that. We need some cuts. So we do get a lot of payoffs for party. and for just keeping the way clear. So I'm going to do a count of those payoffs. Also, we just have some good cards. The Rebirth is a cheap way to keep the creatures you need for a party. Same thing with Blood Beckoning. Okay, so warriors, clerics, wizards, rogues. Yeah, so many clerics, so few warriors. One way to get them back, generally I think we'll have about 3. And we're sitting on a couple more lands. Mind Drain, I do want Mind Drain. Here's another warrior, but I don't think it's worth cutting like one of these good cards for it. It might be, I mean, it's a 4/3. But we'd have to cut something like Mind Drain, which is too bad. Because that card is sick. That card is good. This card used to be a good card. I guess it's still okay. Especially if we're going to be able to put the mace on it or something. Yeah, just for the sake of like the 3 extra damage we do to someone in a game, that might be well worth it. We also don't have a ton of rogues, and I'm willing to play the Silencer because of that. And with the Rebirths, the Silencer actually gets pretty good. So let's start with this as a base and figure out curve considerations. Could figure out color considerations here first too. So curve's pretty low. We do have some stuff that just costs 5. Zagras probably costs 4, usually. This gets no discount. 7, but also 3. And generally 3, I think. 5 more mana to do 2 more damage. Surprisingly balanced. Yeah, I could see this working. Just play these as lands most of the time. Or just 1 mana spells. So 15 lands like this. I think that'd be fine. The mace looks so bad here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do a very low land count. Okay. 8/7. But we have 3 of these things, so I think we just go down to 1 more red. And that's 9/8. Okay. 9/8 for a very low curve. And that's assuming we play all our lands on time. Or land spells. This hand looks great. Sucks to be on the draw with it, but 4 mana Zagras. What did they do? It looks like they did nothing, but I'm gonna check. Plains, pass. Okay. Bug catcher, pass. Please attack. It's so hard for the robber to hit. Bring it on. Well, it's not going to hit now. And my bug catcher is actually so important to me. It might hit next turn. We can hope, right? Because this will be 3 types. It'll kill the Lynx. Or, ooh, cleric time. No. Oh, that's annoying. But it will kill this cleric. Hopefully I'm not miscounting here. Yeah, and then I'll just give all my stuff Death Touch and attack next turn. Seems fair. White, black. They probably have ways of getting this back, but I don't want to keep letting them do that. Outrider, yeah, fair. A fair card. +2. Sure. I like my creature types, thank you very much. Wizard, so this costs 3, and this adds 3. All right. All right. Fine. I think we just go nuts now. They've got 1 card in their hand. All of our creatures are lethal or something. They've got to kill this. Just take the rest. Right? I mean, that's fine. They need a way to kill this. Maybe they have it. Colossus. But all our stuff has Death Touch. Wizard, wizard. So we have 2 creature types. No life gain this turn. Yeah, there's just no reason not to attack here. They'll take it all. Hopefully they don't kill us, but we'll see. It's probably their only chance. Warrior, cleric, warrior, menace? Doesn't seem to make sense with what they have on the field. Nice. Just give us that information. Cool. Yeah, leaving out Mind Drain is... well, it seems awkward. But that's the kind of stuff that I never cast at the right time anyway. Oh, it looks so good. Although we only have clerics, but whatever. 5 mana Zagros is still a good deal. What are they doing? Should I be playing Rebirth there? I think not. But that was worth considering, at least. Gloom Hunter. Drain 1. Now they drain 1 every time they attack. This card is so annoying. Oh no! Whenever you gain life. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So next turn we might have to play the Rebirth. This should be, whenever a cleric enters, you gain 1 life and put a 1/1 counter. Instead of whenever you gain life for the first time each turn. It is only the first time each turn. It's a lot to remember on that card. It's going to be too big pretty soon. Wow, this deck is more well-tuned than it looked. This is the last chance to kill it with Spellcraft. Oh, easy block. God, that's so good for us. Easy block. Dang. Huh. I think I need more mana. Play that. Play the Blood Priest. And pass it. They're doing well for card advantage. Because we can get up to 6 mana and do well with that. Oh, we need some way to kill this Gloom Hunter. I mean, we do have it. Zagros and so forth. I don't know why they attacked with the Cleric, though. That seems like a big mistake. This thing could have just kept getting them life and damage and 7/7. But maybe they can get it back, so it might have been actually pretty decent. Oh no. Oh, it's getting worse and worse. But we can kill the Gloom Hunter here, and that's going to save us a lot of trouble. Because we can kind of deal with a 3/2. And then this could... I think we play Zagros first. They've got no mana here. Menace is annoying. Actually, wow, Menace is annoying. And then if they kill this, we can get it back once. Don't kill it. Each player sacks a creature. Well, they did it. They did it. Puts us to 4. But we'll get a lifelinker. And Zagros back. Is that enough to win it? I don't know. They've still got cards. We've got Rebirth, so we could play with that a little bit. But we need blockers now. Oh dear. We can't actually use Rebirth. If they sorcery speed kill something, they can just attack with Constrictor, and it comes back tapped and we're at 2 life. Oh yeah. Okay. That's pretty easy. I hope. Subtle Strike? Oh, that's okay. So it will prevent the damage that the Null Priest does. Let's see what color they choose. Black, obviously. So we can't use the Rebirth here. Gain no life, and our Null Priest dies. Yeah, it sucks. Couldn't have done much else. Need some more lifelink somehow. And that's not it. That is not it. We really need Mind Drain, don't we? Spellcraft is good. Silencer's probably good. A lot of removal, which we didn't draw. I don't want to cut a Rebirth. Early enough, it's exactly the kind of thing that would be good for us. Yeah, forget it. I don't know what to cut for it. I want to keep all our synergy. Keep looks fine. Thirst is good against them. Did they ban some cards? Well, not in the formats I play. They never ban something in draft, right? Because they can't change the cards they put in packs. Did they ban some cards? And I don't really keep track of it. Last I heard, they banned Uro, but of course they did, because it was a mythic rare Simic card that cost 3. And they ban all of those eventually. They banned Omnath. No. Did they? Yeah, I guess it was like a mill deck or something that got too good. Did Omnath drop in price? A little bit. It still looks up there. I don't know. If anyone wants to link the ban, and go ahead. Null Priest first or Malakir Blood Priest? I think we're gonna go Null Priest, because that is just too hard for them to beat. It was like just immediately. Oh my goodness, sell your Uros. Lucky Clover is banned, and Escape to the Wilds is banned? Do I remember what that is? Oh, weird. That one like wasn't even good enough for draft. They did have the answer, didn't they? But we can get that back eventually. It's being greedy. Because if we get Ravager's Mace on this, it's over. Constrictor. What's going on here? We could do Eruption on that. We could do anything on that. Subtle Strike. I mean, that's a fair trade. They didn't get any other advantage out of the Subtle Strike. And our hand is really well set up for the late game here, as long as they don't discard it. God, Mind Drain would be good against them too, wouldn't it? Warrior, Cleric. Go. Alright. Yeah. And their deck does gain a lot of life. But it hasn't gained it yet. Not yet. Trample. Menace. Attack for 5. Yeah, let's go nuts here. Get the Mace. Mace is the place. I don't actually mind trading my 2-1 for their 3-2. So... Oh, no! You're kidding! Oh my god. Oh, that's so bad. I didn't see this out of them game 1 or 2. Is that going to lose us the game here? We set up so much to get that going. Oh, that sucks. Now we're on defense big time. Stupid Mace. hate this stupid mace. Forget that thing. What if they had Subtle Strike there? Be ridiculous. Yeah. Because the thing is, when your opponent can just potentially kill your creatures, you can't be guaranteed to be able to block with it. 2/2 menaces are not scary though. I'm surprised they have so many. I mean, they're scary for us because we're not in a good spot, but well, we'll see what they do. Dang. What a twist. Land would be decent here. Play a bug catcher. Get the Null Priest back and the bug catcher. Or just Royal Eruption and get back the Null Priest. Huh. Maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe we don't. We're not taking that much damage here. And I want to make sure we can win the late game. But yeah, awkward mana. What I need is to draw Swamp and for them to play a 2-drop. And then I think we're in at least decent shape. Okay, they haven't done much yet. So play this as a land. And then kick this. Alright, we've got lands. And that means we're close to getting Null Priest's kicker. Although we still don't have a dead creature for it. Mind Drain. Great, so we give up on Bug Catcher and the Spellcraft, maybe. Because the Thirst is just better here. And then we can get Bug Catcher back, or the Ambusher, which they milled. Agadim. Nice. So they've got more expensive stuff in their hand? It's kind of scary. Land would be great. Nice. And that'll give us a Bug Catcher back, Cleric, Warrior. Or potentially the Ambusher, but yeah, I'll get the Bug Catcher. We just need this Null Priest to survive and we easily win. They've only got 2 cards left. That Mind Drain's gonna suck though, because if they play 2 things that we can't deal with, we're in trouble. Some big lifelink bat or something. Let's see what they do here. Seagate Colossus, that doesn't quite do it. And the land is actually somewhat important here. Cleric Warrior, so this would attack for 3. Oh dear. Oh no. This thing already has Menace, so the play here is just to kill the Colossus. and maybe not give them the chance to kill the bug catcher. Okay. Because I want that. I want that bug catcher. So this will do, if they kill the Null Priest. If they don't kill the Null Priest, they're dead. If they do kill it, yes. They take at least 3. 3/2 Menace Trample. I would love to play first. Nice. This is not the hand we need, though. But is it the hand we deserve? Probably. Okay, shoot, this is a better hand on the draw. Let's keep it. And I need to check the deck. We have one thing that's double black. Everything else is single red. So I think we get rid of a red here. Hello, Atlantis. Done. And our deck is not necessarily dependent on the early game, but I'd rather have 3 really good spells and 3 lands than mull to 5. Come on, creature. Yeah, too bad. But we have 1 land on the bottom and 3 spell lands out of our 17. So we should be drawing action. Action. Nice. 4 removal spells here. Oh wait, not... It's so easy to get this one confused because it costs the same as the rare removal spell. Get out of there. It still gains the life, I guess, but whatever. Any pressure would have been so good here. We have no way to kill this roost. Oh no. This is bad. How many creatures are we playing? 14. It's not a ton. I guess I have myself to blame here. But with all the removal spells, there's no room for more than 14 creatures. Stalker. Yeah, they just get to do whatever they want here, because we aren't doing anything. No lithoforms. Why don't... I should know what that is. No lithoforms. I don't know. There's probably also like 6 cards in the set with the word lithoform in it. Lithoform Blight. Oh, we actually have... Yeah, Lithoform Blights. We actually have 2 in the sideboard, but not great for a 2-color aggressive deck. Oh, geez. Kill it. Yeah, this hand would have been much stronger on the draw. They are hitting their land drops. Playing Bayin Coast. They must have a way to steal a creature. And they want to make sure they can steal our 6-drop. And it's going to work. Time to start racing him here. all we want is more stuff in the graveyard. We just want some creatures. Their whole hand is going to be 4 cards that deal with creatures. Yeah, they do have the domination. And next turn they're going to get it back to their hand, which is why they're spending it on a 2/1. Not a good hand. So they get another Drake and get domination back to counter my next thing. And they chose to play these because we didn't have any threat to them. How did I guess? And how do we fight that? I guess we don't. But definitely Mind Drain. Some way to sacrifice creatures would be nice, but we don't have that. I think I can do that. That does take a land out. But our curve is pretty low. Yeah, 2/2s are hard for us to deal with. Keep? Yeah, I mean, on the play, Relic Robber has a high chance of hitting, especially with Blood Chief's Thirst. So as long as they don't play a 1-drop, a 1-drop 0/3 wall or something. We are going to start hitting. Sellsword. You got it. Oh, I guess we can't hit with this so much this turn. Mana, am I right? And they do have the blocker for it. Yeah, that's annoying. But potentially we just kill 2 things next turn. Or play the mace on it. Each player draws a card. Yeah, so we have just enough to get in there. See if they attack, that'd be classic. Rogue Wizard, that kills this one. I think we can just put the mace on it and save Royal Eruption. Cast on this guy. Haste Menace. And get your little goblin construct. It's got little Eldrazi tentacle things, or jellyfish tentacle things. Bubble Snare. Gross. Okay, well, the Spark Mage kills the Tactician. Rogue Wizard. That adds 2 mana. Rogue Wizard, so we could do that and Royal Eruption, which is not amazing. I'm happy enough killing the Tactician. Am I? Well, then we get Zagras next turn, so I guess that's good. Bubble Snare is so annoying here. It's such an easy answer. Commander, 2 1/1s. Shoot. Can't do much about that. I have to be careful. Be careful that I'm doing this right. So Zagros costs 4. Electromancer costs 3 and adds 2. So doesn't that give us 4? I think that does. Yeah, so far so good. And get him. I could attack with the Spark Mage, but I guess we just don't yet. And I think they're pretty far from getting a full party. Hopefully the construct isn't a member of a party. What are the creature types? Goblin and construct. Nice. Goodbye, Zagros. Ooh, Luminarch Aspirant. That's a good one. All my critters have Death Touch, though, so the best play is to put it on a warrior. Probably. And that's a cleric, so that's 3 types. They just need a pack beast to go nuts here. Wizard, wizard. Just pass it here. But I definitely want to kill maybe the commander or the aspirant. Unclear. Ooh, that's good. 3 types, right? This is a rogue. And that means we're gonna have some good blocks. Let's see what happens here. Puts them at 7. Which puts them at 6. Oh, wait, we don't have 3 types? Oh, this is a rogue, too. Thought it was a wizard. Glacial Grasp there. Yeah. I don't think the aspirant really kills us next turn, right? 5, and then they're dead to Royal Eruption? Not really, but nearly. They die if we draw another eruption. Or if this stupid thing did 3 damage instead of 2. So they've got 5 damage on us? Yeah, it's not enough. We got this. Yeah, what's the play here? I wouldn't mind them putting it on the aspirant, so we could kill that, but there's an 80 or 90% chance this just targets them. We'll see. An awkward life total. We need 1 more damage somehow. Yeah, they put it on itself. Yeah, they should definitely attack with it. Okay. Blue-white, though, isn't known for its reach. Like, how are they going to do this last 8 damage? Good combat trick, maybe? I mean, that is 8 damage on the field. Oh, gross. So what does this do? Oh no, hold on. I think I just have to point the eruption at them, unfortunately. Well, let's see what happens with the Spark Mage. They might just block it with the Core Warrior. In which case I think I have to kill the Aspirant with Royal Eruption. But if they don't block it, that's a different story. Kill the Aspirant. Take 4. It also kills their only cleric, which is good. Oh dear. And they're not going to have a kill spell. So I think we just play the Rebirth. They're at 4. They do have a blocker for Zagras. But I wanted to... Yes, okay, swoop. It looked like their deck was different that time. It was like a party aggro deck, as opposed to a control Drake Haven deck. Molten Blast actually looks decent against them because it kills a lot of the important pieces. Whereas Ravager's Mace, I don't know. This card might just be bad. It would have been good there eventually. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you just want to party. We can't take a creature out. I could take a Spellcraft out. I think I take the Mace out. Like, they're too good at pinpointing a creature, and it's too expensive to equip. I'd rather just kill one of their important creatures. Come on. Come on. I'm going to keep it. Everything in our hand costs 2 mana, and as soon as we draw red, we're all set. Come on. Just be lucky. Yeah, and I guess this is fine. They'll probably have the answer to Null Priest, but... Well, what do they get first here? 3-1? Ooh, a Pack Beast. Nice. Let's play the Bug Catcher. I want to save the Null Priest, and I don't want them to lock it down. And next turn we can do Thirst, plus either Wizard or Null Priest, or Thundering Rebuke, I guess. And they're on the play, so I really like this hand. We did get very lucky, to be sure. Do nothing. Interesting. Nothing doing. See if this works. Glacial Grasp? I'm fine with that, I think. And then... if we play the Null Priest, the Spark Mage will do 3 damage to whatever they have. And that is tough for them to deal with. Warrior, Cleric, Wizard. 4 mana. A 2/3. Great. Flame Tongue Kavu. Even a bad Flame Tongue Kavu is still a Flame Tongue Kavu. Keep their board empty. And then, you know, the rest of our hand's really good. Ooh, even get to draw more cards. Oh, Oh, that's mean. That is mean. Yeah, good luck protecting it. Relic Robber comes in. I haven't even calculated this, but 4 creatures in our party. Nice. So this attacks for 5. This attacks for 3 plus 1 every turn after that. Yeah. Yikes. Yes! I caught them right when they said it. Yeah, there's a lot of variance in I don't know what the polite thing to say to this is. I hit the jackpot. Yikes is right. Because if you're playing 3 of each creature type, you might just draw 3 of one creature type instead of 1 of each. Unless you're playing a bunch of pack beasts. Well, that, and you've only played a single common the whole game. Yeah. Yeah, we did all right. Yeah, we did okay. Yeah, that's true enough. Yeah, we've just been bombarding them here. I guess we didn't play Zagras. Did they mill it? How did this get to our graveyard? I don't know. I don't even know how my deck works. How did Zagras get to our graveyard? I don't remember putting it there. Oh, Glacial Grasp mills us? I always forget that. Glacial Grasp mills for 2. Sucks to suck. GG, I guess. Yeah. They showed us our hand, but of course there's no way to... Oh, whoa, geez. Well, they were about to rarefy us. They're turn 4, they're about to get going here, or turn 6. Yeah, they missed their land drops. Awkward. If they hadn't, I mean, they would have had more blockers here. It's not an awful hand by any stretch. But the 2 decks we've gone up against have been divided in their strategy, which is common. It's usually the decks I end up making. But our deck is very focused on a couple payoffs. And it just has like a ton of removal besides that. Black Magic's down to 6. I'll keep this. The other card I could start considering cutting is this, because by the time we have 4 mana, the payoffs aren't necessarily great anyway. Like if this was a pack beast, I think our deck would be even better. Yeah, it's tough to take that time off. Eruption. I almost can't bring myself to do this, but I think we do it. Oh, 2-0. Thank you, Atlantis. Gotta represent. Oh, stuck on mana. Unfortunate. For you. Do this because we'll have a warrior next turn that's just better than Bugcatcher. I'd argue that a 4-3 is better than a 3-2 trample. But what do I know? Or we could play both. See what happens. All our warriors. Okay. Yeah, well, 3, 4... I think we just play both now. It's the same amount of damage plus the threat of activation. No, my mace and my way of getting stuff back from the graveyard. Surprised they didn't trade, honestly. Wow, aggressive. Why? Why are they being so aggressive? So that's 3, 6, 7. What are they doing? Well, I don't know. It's gonna pass to them. I've got this spellcraft up, which I'll probably use. They're gonna mind drain me here. Prowling Felidar. Okay, let's get rid of that. Do 2 to them. And now what? This is tough. Yeah, so we just attack here and win. They block that. We pumped this. That's 6, and that is 3. Cool. Very nice. Very clean. Maybe we take out this vampire and put in Molten Blast is usually fine, but I think Mind Drain is just such an annoying card to go against. It's so oppressive. The life gain doesn't really help us. It can help us do a little extra damage. It also does 1 damage, which is not nothing. Yeah, not a great hand, but while we're waiting to get our Blood Priests going, we can play other stuff. Ooh, a Sellsword. Is that worth trading with? Probably, since they're on the play. Probably is. Oddly enough. Because it's one of our only 2 warriors, but... Oh, nice. Mill us towards our black. It's turn 4, so... black would be nice. Ah, we're losing this game, my goodness. These would have been nice to draw because we have the mana to play them. Well, not so much the spellcraft, but... yeah, we need some black here before we get buried in advantage. Ox. Group. We need 1 more black to actually use this. Then there's this. 7. They do 10. So I don't know. Who knows? Wizard, rogue, cleric. So if we draw black, we might just win here. But we just have to hope we don't die here. It's 10. So if they can piece together 3 damage somehow, we might be dead. This thing has vigilance. Yes! Oh my god, that's so good. Six. I mean, this is 6 damage, right? 1, 2, 3. A 4, 5, 6. And take 4. Take 4. I should probably not attack with both. Yes! That was quick. That was quick. Yeah, those things add up. Drain for 3, drain for 3, lightning helix on a 2-1. Good stuff. Cool. Alright, thanks for watching. I will see you later. Goodbye.